Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Maybe you noticed something about me. I got my braces off. This day has been anticipated by me by 4. I can't talk because I'm so happy. This day I've been looking forward to for almost 4 years, 2 more months with braces and I would have had them for 4 years. So I do have quite an experience. I know other people have had it worse, but I think I'm kind of in there. I'm pretty close. 4 years, that's a big deal. So I love how they turned out. Hopefully you guys like how they turned out. So this is going to be my story with braces, my experience, how I'm going to describe everything that I went through and just the story. So first things first on the list, I'll tell you the background of behind my teeth. I was born genetically without 2 adult teeth in the back, so when my 2 baby teeth fell out, there would just be gaps there. There'd be nothing to grow in their place. So the plan was to just get braces to pull the gap together, and I have a story time video or a bad day video. I don't know if I have it on private because I start crying in it, so I can't remember if I privated it or not, but basically the orthodontist I came in for one of my appointments and they told me I was gonna have them on for another 7 months, which ended up being another year. This video was a year ago when I was expecting to get them off in the next couple months because I didn't know I was going to get that gap pushed together. I thought I was going to get implants, but they told me to save money I should just go ahead and push the gap together instead of getting implants to put in the place, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I got them off a lot later than I expected, not because I didn't wear my rubber bands or take care of my teeth, but because there was just a change in my plan halfway through. They just decided that it would be smarter for me in the future to go ahead and just push the gap of my missing adult teeth together instead of getting implants put in. I didn't have a very good experience with braces, but it's not because of my orthodontist or because of any of that stuff. It was more so that I just never knew when I was going to get them off. I never knew when I would be happy, you know, every month I would go in and I just didn't know how many more times I would have to come in, and that's what made it hard for me, was that I never had a goal in my mind. I was am I gonna have these for the rest of high school, or am I gonna get them off next month? I never knew. So that's why it sucked for me. Also, I was gonna film an intro, today's the day I'm going to get my braces off. But I went into, my appointment was set for October 9th, and I went in, the doctor that takes the braces off was there, and I'd seen him before just taking off other people's braces, but he only comes in whenever he's taking off someone's braces. So he was there, and I guess the kid that was supposed to get his braces off today didn't show up. So he's just walking around, and he was you know what, when is your appointment? I said October 9th. He said, your teeth look good enough to just take off today, and I have a canceled appointment, so I've got extra time. I was okay, okay, that's fine with me. So he just popped him off, but that's the end of the story. I'm going to start in the beginning. I got my braces off on 7th grade, summer after 7th grade. So I just remember eating soup for 3 days straight. I remember it hurting really bad. I'm not going to lie. It did hurt me really, really bad. I don't really like ice cream. I don't know if you guys know that about me, but I don't really like ice cream all that much. So I just ate soup for 3 days, and that's how I dealt with it. It doesn't last forever and it goes away. I also, when I first got my braces, I had a jaw alignment issue. So I had an overbite, a hardcore overbite. And so they put in something called a Hertz appliance. I'll put a picture of it right here. I used to have pictures of me with one, pictures of my mouth, but I accidentally didn't back up my phone, and then my phone got stolen, and then I just lost the picture. So here's a picture of a Hertz appliance, and basically it's a door hinge, so whenever you open and shut your mouth, you can't move your jaw. Your jaw stays in the same place when you open it and close it. So it basically teaches your jaw how to sit, basically. So it fixed my jaw. I wore that for the first year, and I hated it. I hated it so much because it made my mouth so big. My teeth were, my lips were already out because of my braces, but the bottom was just ugh, because I had my Hertz appliance in. And so it was a blessing when I got my Hertz out. That was the best day ever. other than the day I got them off. Yeah, and then I just went in for monthly appointments. I would just get them tightened, and then after a year I got my herps out, and then that's when they gave me rubber bands to make sure my bite didn't change the last year that I had them on. So I first had to do a triangle, and they put little hooks on. So I had a triangle with these teeth to this one to that one. So it's just like a triangle, and then I did that for like 4 or 5 months, and then when I came back they wanted me to change to square, so I had it from here to here to here to here, so it was like a square. So every time I opened my mouth I had squares or triangles. It didn't hurt to get them tightened. The orthodontist said my gums were really strong because they moved so slowly. My teeth just moved so slow. So like I would get the bottom tightened. It only moved a little tiny bit each month, so it didn't really ever hurt me. As far as colors go, I was still in middle school for the first 2 years of me getting braces. Oh no, 1 year. The first year of me having braces, I was still in middle school and I still really liked colors, so I always got light blue. I don't really know like the science behind what makes blondes or pale people look good, but I always got light blue because I liked it on me. But as I got into like later into high school, I was like, I don't like colors. I started just getting pearl, which is like not clear, but it's not white. I don't recommend getting clear because it stains super easily. Even if you brush your teeth, like Doritos and coffee and all that will stain it nonetheless. Like even if you brush your teeth 3 times a day, it's still gonna stain. So I don't recommend getting clear. Don't get white. I would recommend getting, if you're gonna get like something, get pearl, which is just like in between clear and white, so it's like the perfect shade of teeth, if that makes sense. Or get like a color that you like. I want to show you guys my retainer, but I don't have it yet. I get it tomorrow actually. Oh, getting them off. Okay, so getting them off, I again didn't know I was getting them off, so this is just the process I went through. They popped them off, and then they felt, oh my gosh, they felt so good. I was like, yay! And I didn't look in the mirror until they got the glue off. So as soon as they took it off, the glue was still on, and they had me go rinse just to get some of the glue off that's gonna be hard to get off with a brush. So I went and brushed, and then I didn't look in the mirror. I came back to my chair, and they like took this device and like took the glue. I'm trying to say glue. They took the glue off my teeth, and everyone says that's like the worst part, and I don't even think there's a worst part. Like I felt absolutely no discomfort during or after. Like afterwards, my gums or teeth didn't hurt. Like I didn't experience any discomfort when they were taking the glue off. I mean, yeah, it tastes bad, but that doesn't really like affect me. I was like, it didn't affect me at all. So I don't know. Got impressions for my retainer, and after that there was like this crusty stuff all over my teeth because the retainer like stuff like just sticks to your mouth. So after that they let me go brush again, and that's when I looked in the mirror and I was just like, oh, I was so happy. These pictures are like right when I got them off in the bathroom that I was brushing my teeth with. I actually drove myself to that appointment. My parents weren't even at that appointment, so my parents didn't see my teeth. Like I didn't even tell them I got them off. And so they saw them when I got home, like when we were eating dinner. Like I was just talking, and then my mom was like, like I just wanted to see how long it would take them to notice, and I didn't really talk to them after school. I just went and did my homework, so they didn't really see me and talk to me until dinner, and they were just like freaking out. It was awesome. So yeah, I just surprised my parents, but my friends found out at school because my appointment was at 8, and it was a really good day. It was a really, really good day. I didn't have any tests that day either, which was bomb. But my tips would be to take care of your teeth, like brush, like do not forget to brush. You do not want yellow squares on your teeth. And wear your rubber bands. Like you can't complain about not getting your braces off if you're not wearing your rubber bands. Like I always wore my rubber bands, like always wore my rubber bands. I recommend getting like a floss, like the water floss picks, like a water pick. Those make that makes it so much easier to floss your teeth than with like stringing it through. Don't worry about having braces in high school if you're worried about that. I thought people would care, but people really just didn't care. I was my own best critic. I was really the only one that cared. It all ended up being worth it, and overall my experience was not good because I just never knew, but I'm so glad the experience happened, if that makes sense. I have a beautiful smile now, and I can feel confident when I laugh. Like, and that sounds so like, you guys, some people like, it's kind of hard to explain, but like it's true. Someone would say something so funny and I would like I would laugh, and then I'd like remember I had braces and I'd be like I would like close my mouth and laugh. And what I'm saying is, like, yes, your confidence will be boosted when you get them off, but your confidence should already be boosted. You are beautiful with or without braces. Again, the worst critic we have is ourselves. That's like my biggest thing, is just be yourself and be confident, braces or no braces, and I'm sure all of you that are getting them will look beautiful, and you'll look even more beautiful afterwards. So thank you guys so much for watching. Just kidding. I needed to say really quickly, I know I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks, and guys, my life is insane, okay? I am in the Health Science Academy at school. I'm part of 8 clubs, and I'm like a officer in like 3 of them. So that's more meetings. I am a part of my health science program. I am alongside the personal trainer at the boys football practices. So I watch or I learn how to wrap ankles and wrap wrists and stuff. And at the games, I'm like on the field with the personal trainer whenever they get hurt and stuff. And that's like, I'm just always so busy, and YouTube is a priority in my life, but school is first, and it will always be like that, and I'm not sorry about that, but just know that I always upload and I always film whenever I can, because it is something I love to do. So keep that in mind, please. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment, what do you think of my teeth? Like, this is 3.5, no, over 3.5, 4 years coming. Like, this is a big deal to me in my life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you all very soon in my next video. Bye guys.